What's going on, guys? Doomwake here, and welcome back to some more Pioneer content. And today we have Duskmourn House of Horrors first preview, sneak preview, something like that. Set just came out, and it's not even officially out on Magic Online, but graciously, Daybreak and Wizards of the Coast, Magic Online has invited me to their early access creator program. So I was able to jam with a couple of fellow content creators, Old Emo Dave and Jaffer, and they have they've graciously accepted my challenge, and we got to play some new cards, which I gotta tell you, this set is a lot of fun, and I've been having a blast. I think there's a lot of potential here. As always, before we get started, if you enjoyed this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help out the channel and help out those YouTube analytics. And even if you don't want to do that, at the very least, if you could drop a comment in the comment section down below. I do read all the comments, every single one of them, I promise you. So with all of that out of the way, let us take a look at ninjas. So Kaito, Bane of Nightmares, this is a new card from the Duskmourn House of Horrors. It's got a lot going on here. So it's a 4-mana planeswalker that starts with 4 loyalty, but it has ninjutsu, which is a really weird ability to see on a planeswalker. So ninjutsu, basically, if you have an unblocked attacker, you can pay the ninjutsu cost, return the unblocked attacker to your hand, put this onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. But Doomlake, it's a planeswalker. How is it attacking? Well, during your turn, as long as Kaito has 1 or more loyalty counters on him, he's a 3/4 ninja and has hexproof. So what's really cool about Kaito is you can ninjutsu it in. It has hexproof, so they can't kill it. They have to take 3 damage that turn. And then at the second main phase, you can then use the loyalty abilities. What are those loyalty abilities? So the +1, you get an emblem with ninjas you control, get +1/+1. Very, very powerful, assuming that you can have enough ninjas, which hopefully we do. 0, surveil 2, then draw a card for each opponent who lost life this turn, which presumably, if you're ninjutsuing it, they're probably going to lose life that turn. And then you can -2 to tap a creature and put 2 stun counters on it. Not just freeze it for a turn, 2 turns. When I was going through the set, I saw Kaito, and I was trying to think of, it seemed very powerful, and I was trying to think of the best way to utilize Kaito. And I think, assuming that you build your deck with enough ninjas, that +1 is extremely powerful, giving you an emblem, which they can't remove, that is just permanent pump your entire team. And if they don't kill the Kaito on the next turn, you can just get another emblem. Kind of absurd. But the ninjas leaves something to desire. So let's go over those. We have Thousand Face Shadow, which is a 1/1 flyer for 1. The ability, I will say on this one specifically, probably not going to come up that often. The idea behind Thousand Face Shadow is it's just a cheap flyer that helps enable your other ninjutsu cards. It basically, it makes a copy of an attacking creature. Probably not going to come up that often, though, especially at 4 mana. Once we get into 2, though, this is where it gets a little bit interesting. So Hacker is 2/1. The ninjutsu cost is only 1, and when it deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card, and then discard a card unless it entered this turn. So the turn you ninjutsu it, no discard, just 2/1 for 1, draw a card. You have Nezumi Prowler, which is a 3/1 ninjutsu of 2. When it enters, you give a thing Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. You have Silver Fur Master, which is 2/2 for 2. The ninjutsu is also 2. It says ninjutsu abilities cost 1 less, and other ninjas get +1/+1. So another lord, and that's kind of why I built the deck the way I did, because you now effectively have 2 lords with Kaito and Silver Fur Master. And then getting into the 3-drops, we have Biting Palm Ninja. This one ninjutsu's for 3. It's a 3/3. It enters with a menace counter on it, and then when it deals combat damage to a player, remove a counter, the menace counter that is, and they reveal their hand, and you choose a non-land card and exile that card. Exile, very important on that, especially against Phoenix and, Treasure Cruise and things like that. And then the last one here, we have Nashi, Moon Sage's Scion. This is a 3/2. The ninjutsu is 4. And basically, when it hits them, you flip the top card of each player's library, and then you can play one of those cards by paying life equal to its mana value rather than paying its mana cost. The other creature we have here, not necessarily on the mana curve, but Mockingbird, which, not a ninja, I know, it's a bird bard, but hear me out. So what's really cool about Mockingbird is on turn 1, you can just cast it for 1. 1 mana, 1/1 flyer. Very important when you're playing a lot of ninjutsu cards, because you want evasive cheap creatures to help enable the ninjutsu. That's a hard word to say for some reason for me. Later on. But when you pick up Mockingbird to ninjutsu a creature, you can then cast the Mockingbird later on to copy a better creature. So it enables your ninjutsu stuff early, but then really synergizes, especially if you can copy Silver Fur Master. That's where it really gets out of hand. So that's kind of the synergy with Mockingbird. And then interaction, pretty standard stuff. Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, go for the throat. Nothing too crazy there. Mana base, nothing too fancy. I tried trying out a couple of Verges to see how good they are. They were okay, not super fantastic. But yeah, just normal fare of blue-black duels and a couple of utility lands with Otawara and Takenuma. All in all, I really do like this Ninjas deck, and I was a pretty big fan of specifically Kaito. Kaito was very, very impressive throughout these games, and I think you're going to really see the true power of Kaito Bane of Nightmares throughout this video. So without further ado, I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. All right, what do we got? I'm in. If Kaito is blocked, takes damage as well as it loses loyalty. No, so when it's your turn, right, if you're attacking with Kaito and they're blocking with a creature, it is treated as just 3/4, like normal creature. So like if they block it with, say, a 4/3, then it would just trade, right? I don't know. You figured that out. I don't know what the equivalent of that would be. 1,000 bits? No, that feels too expensive. I don't remember. My head. I would say an amount of money that you are not willing to pay because I don't want you to do a song request. Is that reasonable? Ooh. They are saying its name. All right, one more and I'll give you a song request. Bolt, thank you for the gifted sub. Oh, we're greasefanging. Okay. All right, let me cook. This thing flies, right? So combat damage to player members can the player's turn choose non-careful exile that card. So we can exile a card from their hand or put the Kaito into play. I mean, this is the boring line, right? Bolt, thank you for the gifted sub. Yeah, this is the boring line. I don't want to do this. This is no fun. Look, I know it's the correct line, but like, what if I don't want to do the correct line? All right, what would you like to hear, Bolt? Give me a link. I'll do it again, huh? All right, in the queue. Ninja. All right, I have to bear with me for a moment. I have to read my cards very quickly. So this is reveal their hand. They choose a card, or you choose a card, exile it. This is exile the top card of each player's library. Until end of turn, you may play one of those cards. If you cast a spell this way, pay life instead of paying its mana cost. And then reveal 2 and draw a card for each player lost life this turn. Tap a creature, put 2 stun counters on it. I mean, I guess we could just tap the Greasefang, right? Because if we tap the Greasefang, it's not likely they can like hit us with a thing next turn, right? And we get to replay the Shadow too. Let's do that. Let's go here. Draw a card off this. Oh, well. I mean, I guess that works too, right? I guess that works too. Emblem my ass? Wait, are we cooking with something? This deck feels nice. We get this back in hand too. We can pick this up. I guess picking up Satoru is not very good, right? We can ninjutsu the Kaito, maybe. Oh, I forget this card has Menace. You're right, I'm stupid. I totally forgot this card had Menace. Shit. Yeah, you're right. I forgot this thing had Menace. I just kind of assumed it was like a 2-3 vanilla. They got Greasefang back. Wait, what's happening? Oh no. Oh no 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 no. They do have a Greasefang in hand. But we can Biting Palm Ninja. Okay, let me cook a little bit, okay? Tap this. You can draw a card, that's fine. That's fine. You're good. You're good. 2 stun counters? Good luck attacking with that thing. And now I can hit them with the Biting Palm Ninja. What is this song? And what am I listening to? Good God. What on earth am I listening to? Okay. All right, your turn. This deck kind of fucks, right? Like low key, but not low key. This deck kind of fucks. Chat, are you impressed? That is the question I am asking. Are you impressed by the ninjas? Can you stop with the Greasefangs? Is that the 4th Greasefang? It is. That's the 4th Greasefang. Brother, come on, man. I'm trying over here. Greasefang number 4, huh? All right. Killing Kaito. That's bad. And they have 3 blockers, which is bad, because then having 3 blockers means that I can't hit them with anything. Enters from the menace counter, with discount to slayer in this counter finish. So if I attack, they can just double here, single here. That's bad. I mean, I think we just have to go here. Copy Biting Palm. Can make 2/2 flyers. Well, I can make a 4/4 flyer and 2 more 2/2 flyers, right? I could just do it all. And I guess we pass here with a bunch of flyers and just hope that they can't mill over. I mean, they have 2 Parhelions in hand, so we have to hope they can't discard a Parhelion. Come on, man! Stop it! Come on! They drew the 4th Greasefang, too. What's going on here? I feel like I've been scammed. I feel like I've been hardcore scammed here. I guess the good news is they only have 2 flying blockers. Does that matter? It might not matter, right? Did Jaffer at least apologize? No, he didn't say anything. He didn't apologize at all. No apologies. Actually, I think we might still have lethal now. No, we have to draw a Fatal Push. I don't care about that. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Push my ass, please. We could try to get real lucky off Nashi. Does that do anything? Okay, they have 2 flying blockers. which means... Oh, actually, wait. No, they're not dead. They're really fucking close to dead. Because I have 3 flyers, right? Flyer, 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 but this one has Menace. Could copy Rafine's Informant. It's a good call. Try and peel a Fatal Push. Or a Go for the Throat. I believe that does not do it, right? Draw a card, discard a card, unless it attack this turn. So send the flyers, they block here, this gets through. We can ninjutsu this, but it's less damage. Are we dead on board? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, that missed Satoru attack, huh? That would have won the game, huh? It's a 3-2. Yeah, but it's still less damage than the other one, right? Even if it's a 3-2, it's still less damage than the one that I'm attacking with. All right, Hearth's good, and probably don't need Death Touch Lifelink against them. That card's insane. I didn't realize that you could cast multiple things for free off of it. I thought it was like once per turn. No, if you have life, you can just... Because what happened was, like, I played the Valgaboth, and then I made a big attack, and they, like, chump block with Phoenixes, and then I just played their 3 Phoenixes post-combat. How would you compare the power level of Duskmourn versus Bloomburrow? So far, it seems like Duskmourn is much more powerful than Bloomburrow, I think. That's, like, you know, initial reaction. Would you try the 2-mana enchantment creature that's unblockable and has other text? Which card is that, Joey Lash? I'm not sure I'm familiar with the one that you're thinking about. Silent Hill Creeper? Like, 2-mana clones are definitely up there. I think I'm just gonna run this guy out there. Get the beatdowns on. It's good with FOMO. Oh, you can just copy FOMO. Ooh, I wonder if we want to put that into the FOMO Drake's deck. Can I interest you in Fear of Missing Out, giving you an extra combat step with Crackling Drake? What do you think about that? You want to copy FOMO for 2 mana, just play Mockingbird and give it flying? Jaffer, you can't keep doing this to me! Jaffer, please! Come on, man! Alright. Sandfox. I'm in for this. Do your dance, grandma. So let's go here. It's the cold word. Mockingbird with Claim to Fame and Archfiend's Vessel. I mean, all of those sound good with FOMO as well. Just like Mockingbird FOMO sounds kind of sick. Ooh. Do I want a Mockingbird this thing? Not really. I could save Mockingbird for like something better. It's just a random 1/1 flyer. FOMA plus Hidden Strings? I don't see it. Why is FOMO good with Hidden Strings? Oh, because you can get extra combat steps. Oh, I I see. You get extra combat steps, you can untap. Okay. I'm actually going to save the Mockingbird for the Lord, now that I think about it. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're cooking with. Because you can, like, Cypher onto the FOMO, attack with the FOMO, or, like, you can FOMO onto the creature that's Cyphered onto, second combat phase, attack with that, and then, like, that untaps more creatures for your extra combat phase. Is Hall Creeper good with Thing in the Ice, since it is a horror? Hall Creeper, Thing in the Ice? I mean, it probably doesn't matter that much that it's a horror, but, like, I'm sure it's just, you know, added benefit, you know? Okay, I think I'm going to pick up the 1000-face dude now. He doesn't have double push, does he? Double push would suck. I'm going to pick up the... Wait. Oh, it costs one less. Right. I forgot that it costs one less. Pick up this. Forgot that the Silver Fur Master makes your stuff cost less. Well, that's not good. Please don't draw Greasefang. Please do not have Greasefang. Okay. If you clone it, it has no counters. Well, no, because so you're saying if you clone a Thing in the Ice, isn't it? If you clone Thing in the Ice, you can't flip it because it doesn't have a backside, or did they change that ruling? I don't remember. So, like, if you copy a double-faced card, can you flip that double-faced card? Yeah, it just never flips then, right? I like that. And now we can go Emblem, Shores, Pass. Tokens have backs. Does that work? See, the thing is, I know they changed the ruling on that a while ago, but I don't exactly know. You can transform a token, but not flip like JVP. Oh, so it's like if it's werewolves, right? So, like, for example, if I had a werewolf, if I made a copy of Reckless Stormseeker or whatever, I could flip the Reckless Stormseeker, but specifically when it comes to the other, yeah, I see what you're saying. I gotcha. Cool. They changed token flipping with incubator tokens, right? But I think it's if you're transforming it, like if it's werewolf versus flip card. I think there's a difference. I honestly don't know. I have no idea. I don't know, man. I don't know how this shit works. That's above my pay grade, all right. That is way above my pay grade. I'm just here casting ninjas. Let's put back a land. It's a little greedy, but we're on the draw. Yeah, that is way above my pay grade. Stop with the Thoughtseizing. I just want to have my cards. Can you, like, just get away from my cards? I don't like it. Judge. Took my one drop. That's not nice. Alright, so Patrick is saying a token copy of Thing in the Ice will enter with counters on it and it will transform. Really? Alright. I didn't know that. That I did not know. I mean, I'll take your word for it. It's not like the most clear thing. Like, it wasn't the most obvious. But I will take your word for it. Alright, I won't play anymore. You win. Did I just not sideboard? Oh, I thought we were already sideboarded. Because we played a new match. I forgot to board in the hearses because I thought we already sideboarded. Whoops. Whoops. Everyone's gonna hear me now. The Sandy is no bueno. Okay, I got a hearse. Now, please, for the love of God, Jaffer, can we just play one game where you don't cast turn 1 Thoughtseize? Please. Please, Jaffer. Just one game. Come on. He's had turn 1 Thoughtseize every game. Alright, your go for the throw, just not too bad. This is not fair. Jaffer's got the premium account. What do you think of Yaris plus Hauntwood Shrieker, and do you think it's possibly brewed for the old Gruul vehicles? Not familiar with Yaris. I do know Hauntwood Shrieker, but I don't know what Yaris is, Joey. What's Yaris? Overlord of the Balemark. I will say Overlord has looked kind of good in Overlord has looked nice in Greasefang. We have to hold up mana here, which sucks. Yeah, it's exclamation point card and then type the name of it. I guess I could just do that. Card Yaris. Yaris, Roar of the Old Gods. 4 mana, 4/4. Other creatures you control have haste. Whenever one or more face-down creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Whenever a face-down creature you control dies, return it to the battlefield flipped face up. So the question was that with... Ooh, that's kind of cool with that. The 3-drop, right? Hauntwood Shrieker. I do like Hauntwood Shrieker a lot. I want to be playing some aggressive decks with that card. I think there's a lot of potential with Shrieker. Yeah. No, that's cool. I like that. I would assume so, Bolt Snap Bolt, but I'm not sure. Okay, that's something. That is something. Rude. Rude. But now we can afford to tap out the next couple of turns. Calamity Storm, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Twitch Prime is the best way to do so, and it is free with your Amazon Prime subscription. You get access to a plethora of lovely, amazing emotes, and you get to get some ad-free viewing. These Overlords are going to be kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not looking forward to when these these flip. I don't even know. I guess we're doing this. I want to eventually make a flying copy of this. Wait, how is he at 10 life? Has he shocked every single land in? Okay, I've located my win condition. Okay, I do not care at all about that card. So he has Fatal Push here. I think I would... This is gonna sound weird. I actually think I might rather have him Fatal Push the Hearse than the Master. Okay, or he just doesn't have Push. It just doesn't matter what exile. Okay, I like that. That's good. And we can kill the first one of these with Go for the Throat. Ooh, interesting. You know... Wait, I have an idea. What if we just did this? Then we go here. Hit for 6. 7, actually. Because then, I mean, we know he doesn't have Fatal Push. He would have cast it last turn. Here, he's taking 7 going to 3, and then this is lethal next turn. Right? Because we hit the 3/3 flyer, now that this got pumped. Is this standard? No. I mean, in an alternate universe, it could have been standard. I don't understand, by the way, why did they release Kaito immediately after Neo rotated? Like, this would have been the coolest standard deck of all time. And I think that, like, it would have been a lot better in standard than it is in Pioneer. But, like, you know, just the timing of it. It's so weird. Like, Kaito could have just been in any other set. It could have been in the Ninja set, you know? All right. I believe you are dead on board. 3/3 flyer coming in. Coming in hot. See you. All right, Ninja's broken. Clearly the best deck. That was cool, though. There's definitely something here. I do like the... I was a big fan of... So the reason I like this deck so much is you have 8 1-mana flyers to enable your good ninjutsu cards. You have this that gives you a discount on the ninjutsu stuff. You have like this one that Thoughtseizes them. You can also just like copy that, and just there's like so much cool stuff going on. And because you have 8 1-mana flyers, that makes the emblem on Kaito even that much better. So a lot of cool stuff here. I think there's definitely some room to explore here for sure. That was really fun. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. That was a nice little look into what is potentially to come with the new set Duskmourn in Pioneer. It was a lot of fun. Big shout out to Daybreak and Magic Online for hosting this little early access event, and it was a lot of fun. Hope you guys had a great time. Big shout out to our sponsors as well, Cool Stuff Inc., Moxfield, Heavy Play. Be sure to check them out. And last but certainly not least, thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting the stream. I cannot do any of this without each and every one of your support. So thank you for being here, and appreciate you all. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great evening. Stay safe.